Welcome back to Hidden Wisdom Academy Biology. Today, we're going to explore Phylum Echinodermata and Hemichordata, two interesting groups of animals that show how amazing and unique life in the animal kingdom can be. From the regeneration ability of starfish to the transitional features of Balanoglossus, these organisms are not only important for NEET 2026 but also show us the hidden wisdom in nature. If you haven't watched the previous 5 parts of this chapter, be sure to check out the playlist linked in the description and videos in the cards above. You'll also find lecture notes, bio tricks PDF, and practice questions with and without explanation in our Linktree, link in the description below. Let's keep learning and preparing together, one step at a time. Before we dive deep into the concept, make sure to refer to the official syllabus and previous year questions, PYQs, from here. These resources will give you a clear picture of what to expect in the NET exam and help you focus on what truly matters. Understand the weightage. Identify high-yield topics. Learn from PYQ trends. Stay ahead with smart preparation. Remember, smart work begins with knowing what to study. So, take a moment to explore the syllabus and PYQ list, and let's build a strong foundation together. Let's revise the broad classification of the animal kingdom. First, based on the level of organization, the simplest animals, like Porifera, show a cellular level of organization. From Coelenterata onwards, animals show higher levels like tissue, organ, or organ system level of organization. Next, we classify animals based on symmetry. Porifera are asymmetrical, meaning they have no definite shape. Animals like Coelenterata and Ctenophora show radial symmetry, where body parts are arranged around a central axis. From Platyhelminths to Chordata, animals show bilateral symmetry, which means the body can be divided into mirror halves along one plane. Now let's talk about the body cavity, also called the coelom. Acoelomates have no body cavity. An example is Platyhelminths. Pseudocoelomates have a false coelom that's not fully lined by mesoderm. Aschelminths are examples. Coelomates have a true coelom completely lined by mesoderm. Examples include Annelida, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, and Chordata. Here's an important note: Echinodermata have bilateral symmetry in the larval stage, but show radial symmetry in the adult stage. Refer to the images for more clarification. Let's quickly revise the differences between two animal phyla, Porifera and Coelenterata. Members of phylum Porifera, commonly known as sponges. They are mostly marine, with some found in freshwater. They exhibit asymmetrical body symmetry. Their body organization is at the cellular level, meaning they lack true tissues and organs. A unique feature of sponges is their canal system, which allows water circulation throughout the body. They do not have a body cavity, and digestion takes place intracellularly. Their skeleton is composed of spicules or spongin fibers. Specialized cells called choanocytes or collar cells help in feeding and circulation. Sponges reproduce asexually through fragmentation, while sexual reproduction is hermaphroditic, with internal fertilization and indirect development. They do not exhibit distinct polyp or medusiforms. Examples of Porifera include Cycon, Spongilla, and Euspongia. On the other hand, phylum Coelenterata, also known as Cnidaria. It includes aquatic animals that are mostly marine. It shows radial symmetry. They have tissue-level organization and are diploblastic, meaning their bodies develop from 2 primary germ layers. A key feature of cnidarians is the presence of cnidocytes, or stinging cells, on their tentacles. They possess a gastrovascular cavity with a single opening that functions as both mouth and anus. Digestion occurs both extracellularly and intracellularly. In corals, the skeleton is made of calcium carbonate. Their specialized cells are cnidocytes, which contain structures called nematocysts. Asexual reproduction in cnidarians commonly occurs through budding, especially in the polyp form. Sexual reproduction can be external or internal, and many species show metagenesis, which is the alternation between polyp and medusa stages. Examples include Phasalia, Adamsia, Pinatula, Gorgonia, and Meandrina. Let's quickly revise phylum Ctenophora and platyhelminths. Let's begin with ctenophores, which is also known as sea walnuts or comb jellies. While platyhelminths are flatworms, ctenophores are marine animals. Flatworms are mostly parasitic, found in animals and humans. Ctenophores show radial symmetry, whereas platyhelminths show bilateral symmetry. Ctenophores are diploblastic, while platyhelminths are triploblastic. Ctenophores lack a coelom, while platyhelminths are acoelomates. Tissue-level organization is seen in Ctenophora, but organ-level in platyhelminths. Ctenophores move using 8 ciliated comb plates, while flatworms show limited or no movement, especially in parasites. Both have incomplete digestive systems, but ctenophores exhibit both extracellular and intracellular digestion. A special feature of ctenophores is bioluminescence. In flatworms, flame cells perform osmoregulation and excretion. Regeneration is not observed in ctenophores, but is highly developed in planaria. Both are hermaphrodites, meaning sexes are not sex. Fertilization is external in ctenophores, while internal in platyhelminths. Development is indirect in both, with larval stages present. Examples of ctenophora include Pleurobrachia and Ctenoplana. Examples of platyhelminths include Taenia, Phaseola, and Planaria. Let's quickly revise phylum Ascomynths and phylum Annelida. Ascomynths are commonly called roundworms, while annelids are segmented worms. Ascomynths may be free-living or parasitic, whereas annelids can be aquatic, terrestrial, or parasitic. Both show bilateral symmetry. They have organ system-level organization. Both are triploblastic, but ascomynths are pseudocoelomates, while annelids are true coelomates with metameric segmentation. Ascomynths have a cylindrical, unsegmented body, while annelids have ring-like segments called metameres. Locomotion in ascomynths is limited, but annelids use muscles and parapodia for movement. The digestive system is complete in both, but only annelids have a closed circulatory system and a well-developed nervous system with paired ganglia and ventral nerve cords. Excretion in ascomynths occurs through a simple excretory tube, while annelids use nephridia. Ascomynths are dioecious. In annelids, Nereus is dioecious. Reproduction in ascomynths may be direct or indirect, while earthworms and leeches are monoecious with direct development. Key examples, for ascomynths, Ascaris, Wuchereria, and Ancylostoma. For Annelida, Nereus, Pheretoma, and Hirudinaria. Let's quickly revise 2 major phyla of animal kingdom. Phylum Arthropoda is the largest phylum of Animalia, while phylum Mollusca ranks as the second largest. Both are found in terrestrial and aquatic habitats. They exhibit organ system-level body organization and bilateral symmetry. They are triploblastic and coelomate. Arthropods show segmentation with a distinct head, thorax, and abdomen, while mollusks are unsegmented. Arthropods possess a chitinous exoskeleton and jointed appendages, whereas mollusks have a calcareous shell and a muscular foot that is not jointed. Special organs in arthropods include antennae, compound eyes, and statocysts, while mollusks have mantle, radula for rasping food, and a mantle cavity. Arthropods respire through gills, book lungs, or trachea. Mollusks have feather-like gills in the mantle cavity. The circulatory system is open in arthropods, mainly open in mollusks except in cephalopods where it is closed. Excretion in arthropods occurs through Malpighian tubules, whereas mollusks excrete through gills and other organs in the mantle cavity. Arthropods are mostly dioecious, oviparous, and show internal fertilization with direct or indirect development. Mollusks are dioecious, oviparous, and show mostly indirect development. Examples of arthropods include Apis, Bombyx, Laxifer, Anopheles, Locusta, and Limulus. Examples of mollusks include Pila, octopus, sepia, loligo, Pinctada, and Aplysia. Let's learn about phylum Echinodermata, also known as spiny-bodied animals. These animals have an endoskeleton made of calcareous ossicles. They are found only in marine environments. They show organ system level of organization. A unique feature is that their adults have radial symmetry, while their larvae are bilaterally symmetrical. They are triploblastic and coelomate animals. The digestive system is complete, with the mouth located on the ventral side and the anus on the dorsal side. One of the most distinctive features is the water vascular system, which is found only in echinoderms. It plays a vital role in locomotion, capturing food, and respiration. Echinoderms do not have an excretory system. Reproduction is sexual, with sexes separate. Fertilization is usually external. They have development is indirect, involving a free-swimming larva. Some common examples of echinoderms include asterias, or starfish, echinus, the sea urchin, antedon, the sea lily, cucumaria, the sea cucumber, and ophiura, also known as brittle star. Now let's learn about phylum Hemichordata, also known as half-chordates. This phylum was earlier placed under Chordata but is now considered a separate non-chordate phylum. Hemichordates are unique because they have a structure called a stomacord, which is similar to a notochord. They include a small group of marines, worm-like animals. They show an organ system level of organization. These animals are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, and coelomate. The body of a hemichordate is divided into three distinct regions: the proboscis at the front, followed by the collar, and then the long trunk. Their circulatory system is of the open type. Respiration occurs through gill slits. Their excretory function is carried out by the proboscis gland. In terms of reproduction, the sexes are separate. Fertilization is external. Their development is indirect, involving a larval stage. Common examples of hemichordates include Balanoglossus and Saccoglossus. Let's quickly revise the two phylum. We begin with the characteristics of Echinodermata. These are marine creatures. Their adults showing radial symmetry and larvae showing bilateral symmetry. They are triploblastic. They are coelomates, with an organ system level of organization. Their skeleton consists of an endoskeleton made of calcareous ossicles. Their body is not distinctly divided externally. They have a complete digestive system and no distinct respiratory organs. Their circulatory system is absent or reduced and they possess a unique water vascular system. Excretory organs are absent, while their nervous system has a nerve ring and radial nerves. They have sexes separate, with external fertilization. They have indirect development. Special features include a unique water vascular system for locomotion and feeding. Examples include asterias, echinus, cucumaria, ophiura, and antedon. Moving on to phylum Hemichordata, these are also marine animals with bilateral symmetry. They are triploblastic. They are coelomates, with an organ system level of organization. The skeleton is absent, and their body is divided into a proboscis, collar, and trunk. They have a complete digestive system, with gills for respiration. Their circulatory system is open type. Excretory organs include the proboscis gland. The nervous system is simple and diffuse. Sexes are separate, with external fertilization. They have indirect development. A special feature is the presence of a stomachoid, a rudimentary notochord-like structure. Examples include Balanoglossus and Saccoglossus. Let's quickly practice few questions to test your knowledge. Question 1. Which of the following organisms is radially symmetrical? From NEET 2017. Option A. Ascaris. Option B. Pheretema. Option C. Asterias. Option D. Nereus. Explanation. Asterias, the starfish, is an echinoderm. Adult echinoderms display radial symmetry, although their larvae are bilaterally symmetrical. In contrast, Ascaris the nematode, Pheretema the earthworm, and Nereus the annelid all only bilateral symmetry. The correct answer is option C, that is Asterias is the organism which shows radial symmetry. Question 2. Which of the following pairs of animals are radially symmetrical? From NEET 2020. Option A. Starfish and sea urchin. Option B. Planaria and sea urchin. Option C. Seahorse and sea cucumber. Option D. Tapeworm and roundworm. Explanation. Let's recall what radial symmetry means. An animal with radial symmetry can be cut into similar halves by many planes through its center. This form is typical of slow-moving or sessile aquatic animals. Starfish and sea urchins are classic examples of echinoderms. Their adult bodies are arranged in 5 or more sections around a central axis. By comparison, planaria have just one plane of symmetry. Seahorses are bilaterally symmetrical fish, sea cucumbers appear bilateral as adults, and both tapeworms and roundworms are strictly bilateral. The correct answer is option A, that is starfish and sea urchin is the pair of animals which is radially symmetrical. Question 3. Balanoglossus belongs to. From NEET 2000. Option A. Annelida. Option B. Hemichordata. Option C. Urchordata. Option D. Cephalochordata. Explanation. Balanoglossus is a marine worm-like animal that belongs to phylum Hemichordata. Its body is divided into a proboscis, collar, and trunk, and it bears a stomachoid, a rudimentary structure similar to the chordate notochord. Because of these features, Balanoglossus is neither an annelid nor a true chordate. The correct answer is option B, that is Balanoglossus belongs to phylum Hemichordata. Let's move to next question. Question 4. Identify the animal with the following characteristics. From NEET 2022. 1. Bilaterally symmetrical. 2. Triploblastic. 3. Marine. 4. Body is divided into proboscis, collar, and trunk. Option A. Balanoglossus. Option B. Asterias. Option C. Ascidia. Option D. Echinus. The organism described is bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, and marine with a body divided into proboscis, collar, and trunk. These are key features of phylum Hemichordata. Balanoglossus is a classic example of this phylum. Asterias and Echinus belong to Echinodermata, showing radial symmetry in adults. Ascidia are a urochordate, not a hemichordate. Correct answer is option A, that is Balanoglossus is the organism that is bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, marine, and has a body divided into 3 parts that are proboscis, collar, and trunk. Question 5. Which of the following is a feature unique to echinoderms? Option A. Nephridia. Option B. Book lungs. Option C. Malpighian tubules. Option D. Water vascular system. Explanation. Echinoderms have a unique water vascular system used for locomotion, feeding, and respiration. The other structures belong to different phyla. Nephridia, found in annelids. Book lungs, found in arachnids. Malpighian tubules, found in insects. The correct answer is option D, that is water vascular system is the unique feature of echinoderms. Question 6. What is the function of the proboscis gland in Hemichordates? Option A. Digestion. Option B. Excretion. Option C. Circulation. Option D. Respiration. Explanation. In Hemichordates like Balanoglossus, the proboscis gland plays a major role in excretion. It removes nitrogenous waste from the body. It is not involved in digestion, circulation, or respiration. The correct answer is option B, that is, excretion is the function of the proboscis gland in Hemichordates. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel and help more students like you. A few more exciting parts are on the way for this chapter, so stay tuned. Be sure to follow us on social media to stay updated on all our latest content, updates, and revision resources. And don't miss our daily NEET MCQs and PYQs series, perfect for fast, consistent revision and exam practice. See you in the next video.